morning. My name's John with the Pine Tree. I have the great pleasure of being here this morning with John Yost. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Now, you're going to tell us a little bit about the upcoming race this week, or ride this weekend. Bike ride. It's not race. Sorry, I misspoke. Now, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, Mr. Frog's Wild Ride. It's a benefit for Feeney Park up in Murphy's. You know, not everyone in our county knows, but we don't have a rec district. We only have private parks. They're all run by nonprofits, every one of them. Ours happens, you know, to be for youth sports.
Which is a pretty amazing story in and of itself.
It is.
Yeah,
I mean, for a county that's growing as rapidly as this and everything, to have just nonprofits running every recreational opportunity is amazing. I mean, it speaks a lot about the spirit of volunteerism. But we have run the street fair in Murphy's that happened earlier this month for 15 years as our main fundraiser. This is a new attempt to have two fundraisers that cover all our expenses each year. Last year we ran it, we had 175 people, very, very successful. Good sponsorship, that's a big deal around here. The local businesses are very supportive, which we thank them, of course. This year, the race is October 19th, which is Sunday. Just looked at the week-long weather forecast, and it looks like it's going to be warm. It's going to be primarily clear, maybe all clear, so we're going to have a nice day, which in the fall is important. We've got two rides as part of the event. There's a 50-kilometer ride, which is designed for people who are just starting out at this kind of distance riding. It's not a super difficult. It has 2,500 feet of elevation change, which is, for the foothills, quite moderate. If you lived in Lodi, that might sound like a lot, but up here it's pretty moderate. And we have a second ride, which is very challenging for people who are serious bikers, a 100-kilometer ride. And it's not only challenging because it doubles the distance, but because it triples and more the elevation change, 8,300 feet.
But it should cover some beautiful terrain, too. I mean, it should be a ride.
That's the thing. I mean, we know who live up here how beautiful it is here in the fall. It's really spectacular. And without the summer heat to discourage you on the roads, the riding's pretty pleasant, too. It's it's going to be in the 70s, which is a great temperature for bike riding. And they're going to go by some beautiful areas. We have some rural parts of the county, some beautiful farms and ranches and grazing areas, and we go right through them all. So it's a pretty ride.
Now, this will be your second year, and we were talking a couple days ago. It looks like looks like you're about even or up a little bit from last year.
We're shooting for even. Yeah. When we projected, we were optimistic, and we're going for 250. But you know, it's not the best time in the world for people to be spending their money, and you know, it costs a little bit to ride, and a lot to drive here. It costs more to drive here than to ride if you're in the Bay Area.
But I think, I guess in a weird way, like we were talking before we started, with the, for upcoming years, things may bode really well for you guys, because if you guys maybe become the event for the area, for the cycling event
with the Sierra Century moving north, that can only help us. They're from a huge bike club, and they draw from other bike clubs too, and hopefully some of those riders who come here and like the area will be back to do our ride.
Oh, I hope so. That'll be a good thing. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And we appreciate your
everybody
help.
Come on out this weekend on Sunday, and even if you just go for the 50-kilometer one, even if you don't ride, just come pay your entry fee,
There is still room in both rides. We've got a website, mfwryost08.com. That's
and a great logo. So the T-shirts alone are worth
getting.
Oh yeah, I mean the T-shirt.
Come get your T-shirt. Ride with us.
All right. Well, good luck this weekend.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.